All right, my friends, today is April the 6th. It's Monday morning, a couple hours into the New York session. Let's see the market outlook and plans for the week ahead. So Bitcoin macro has been pretty interesting recently, right? So I feel good about Bitcoin definitely right now. I'm not over here saying like, oh, the low's in, and if you don't buy now, you're gonna be left behind forever. I don't have like massively high conviction that the low is in, but like I did say on the stream recently, and I've covered this a few different times, I feel like Q2 is probably destined to see us trade upwards, and then from there maybe we attack the lows once more. Whether we make fresh lows or just kind of come back into the direction of the lows, right? I'm not going to try to predict that stuff, but I do think Q2 is probably going to be, at least the first half of Q2, I'm expecting to be pretty bullish and be like kind of a reversion against the downtrend. And then, we'll see where we go from there, right? If we start to attack the lows after that rally, then that'll probably be a fantastic opportunity for you to buy. So if we start to see acceptance over this like core battle zone of, I'm going to call it 72 to 74K, if you start to see bulls accepting over this, then that could be a big trigger for us to trade back up into the direction of this previous range, right? This is a low volume node, so I could see us slice through that quickly. But ultimately, the core plan has been slow and steady wins the race. Build out this massive rounded out bottom. The longer we build out this bottoming structure, the longer we hold up this range, the more likely we are to end up trading higher, right? So I think really the core reason why Bitcoin might trade down lower is if we get that puke that I talked about in equities. If we do get that puke, from a pricing standpoint, I think you're looking for the lower 60s, maybe the upper 50s if you're lucky, but realistically, I'm thinking lower 60s is going to be your final, value zone before we see another fresh macro trend back up. As far as flows go, a lot of these upwards moves that we've seen have been led by spot. And that's really important, right? Not every day, but like pretty consistently. When I'm reading the flows, I'm seeing that spot TWAPs are just firing off. As far as medium time frame goes, you can see the range in a little bit more detail. Things look decent. If you look back, this is pretty classic, spot kind of bottom that we see in recent years, where you kind of get into the range low and you just the inability to break down, and you just get this like really ugly chop, which ends up creating a rally. So I do think, going into Q2, right, I do think that we're kind of set to be more bullish. I expect us to kind of reject around where we're at now and hopefully form a higher low from there and then see a bit more of a springboard. Not saying that we springboard to 100K or anything. It's probably, into the 80s most likely, maybe into the 90s at the most, but probably the 80s. And then we'll play it from there, right? It's probably a good opportunity to lock in profits or hedge, if we get up into the 80s like that. As far as intraday YAP goes, obviously you guys are seeing that I'm still sending the intraday trades. I'm on a bit of a hot streak the past like 3 months, so I'm gonna keep running with that until I either exhaust myself or until I start to lose. But yeah, I shared the long into the short. I caught the longs, and then I told you guys I wasn't gonna take the short because I was gonna lock in and record this video for you, and moments later the short played out perfectly. I saw a bunch of you guys catching the short. I dropped in some jokes in the chat, but I'm always happy to see the boys win, and that's what this is all about for me, so very happy about that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep sharing my plans Monday through Thursday. I'm rarely gonna be trading intraday on Fridays, but yeah, you guys, hopefully you're enjoying seeing the plans, the execution, the review, and then some sort of Q&A, right? If you guys have questions, just don't ever hesitate to ask. I'm always here to answer your questions. As far as content goes, you guys obviously can expect the market outlooks, the day trading, any sort of positional or portfolio management stuff. As far as new things, though, that I can talk to you guys about, I'm going to be trying to introduce the trading drill stuff that we talked about on the stream with Sting recently. That was a fantastic idea that he shared, and I don't know why I had never really thought about doing it that way. So I'm going to be working with Bennu on that probably later this week about introducing the drills for you guys, and hopefully that'll be really informative and push everyone forward a little bit more. I've got some education I'm working on, and I'm obviously been grinding out the AI stuff here and there. But the only other new thing I could say is I want to get my Q1 review done. I have not made the effort to do my review for Q1 yet, and I do want to try to get that done here. So I'm not sure exactly when it's going to get done because I do have a pretty busy week, but I'm going to make the effort to get both the drills finalized and my Q1 review done. So that's it for me, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck out there and cheers.